Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. Today's story time is something that happened about a year ago now with one of my friend's moms on social media. She basically ended up posting some pictures publicly that I really don't think she meant to, and then when she noticed, tried to like play it off like nobody saw it, even though definitely a lot of people did. Regardless, it's just a pretty awkward situation that was pretty comical in retrospect, so I figured I would make a story time out of it. And yeah, be sure to press the like button or no joke, no scam, this is gonna happen to you. And without further ado, let's get into it.
It's so good, it's not good. Nice racking or ass Brazilian, just turned 21, but my bank's a million. Swear I'm a little drunk, but it's a hell of...
Alright, so I think it's basically pretty common knowledge at this point that boomers are not the best with technology, dude. I don't know if it's something inside them that just like makes them not be able to work the most common technology known to man, but they're just not very good at it. And one of my friend's moms was on this streak of like not having a smartphone, you know, she just refused, she looked down on it, she thought they were destroying society. I'm sure a couple of your guys' parents were on the same boat, but it was just getting to the point where unironically it was harder and harder to find smartphones that were like had good plans and whatnot. Every time she would go into Verizon to get a new phone or deal with something, they would push her to get a smartphone. And on top of that, just having a smartphone in this day and age is really helpful, especially in the day of COVID. You got a QR scan code the menus, you gotta like be able to order stuff on your phone. So my friend decided that he was gonna get his mom a smartphone for Christmas. He didn't get her an iPhone or anything crazy, he just got her like the most simple Android money could buy and figured that it was gonna be something that would make her life just a little bit better. Because his mom had been so anti-technology for a while, he honestly expected her to like low-key hate it and just not use it all the time. And Christmas comes and he gives her her gift and she's like, "Oh my god, thank you so much. Wow, this is so sweet. You got me a phone. You'll have to show me how to use it." And for any of you that have ever had the show me how to use it line from like a grandparent or a parent, you know, that is unironically one of the most painful things you could hear, bro, because you could explain how to press the home button 30 times and they would still be sitting there like, "Wait, so what button do I press to return to the screen?" It's just painful trying to teach old people technology. You know, I've done it quite a few times. So whatever, he goes over there and he's kind of showing her how to use her phone and whatnot. And she says, "Hey, while you're here, can you make something called Facebook for me? A couple of my friends have it, you know, and I just really want an account." And obviously, old people love Facebook. Like, that's their forte, bro. That's the social media for anyone over the age of old. I'm not really sure what the cutoff is, but we all know exactly the type of people I'm talking about, dude. When you stop using, like, memes as your captions on social media and start writing paragraphs about how, like, today was a brisk Tuesday, but me and Dan went on a walk. It's time for Facebook. Regardless, he sets her up. She starts adding all of her friends, and the woman who used to not be addicted to technology gets sucked into the black hole of Facebook. It was like this dude's mom went back to living in 2012 when everybody was super addicted to like playing Farmville, you know what I mean? It was just absurd. She was constantly on her phone. In fact, he had started her off on a data plan that didn't have a lot of data, whatever you guys call it. You guys get it. It's the same thing. And she ended up going into Verizon and getting it upgraded because she went over it within like the first 2 days after a while. First month she didn't hit it, but pretty soon, dude, this lady was addicted to social media and she became one of those ladies who had to post about everything she was doing. She made dinner, boom, gotta post a picture of it on Facebook. We're watching TV, better get a picture of what we're watching and post it on Facebook. Oh, you just pooped? Hey, better post it on Facebook. Like, this lady became one of those moms that just posts everything on Facebook. And this guy just figured it was a phase. The smartphone was new and shiny and eventually it was gonna wear off. But after like 3-4 months of his mom being addicted to this, he kind of realized that he might have accidentally given his mom a new addiction, you know what I mean? Because it just kept getting worse. In fact, it got to the point where his dad started like chastising his son. Why the hell did you ever buy your mom that phone? I'm telling you, it's ruined my life. I can't enjoy anything anymore. Like, this guy really was just low-key getting blamed for the fact that his mom was addicted to her phone. But as you guys can tell from the title of the video, there was something that ended up happening that got rid of this. So even though his mom was super addicted to technologies, she still was a boomer and she didn't really understand things very well, like how to post stuff and whatnot. And I guess one day she like went to post pictures on Facebook and selected a couple photos on accident and then just didn't unselect them. So my friend who's chilling gets a notification on his phone that his mom had posted pictures on Facebook, and he goes to look, and the post is something about how, you know, they took the dog to the groomers and they did such a lovely job, and look, and there's 2 pictures of his dog with a fresh haircut, and then after that is a picture of his mother in the mirror with, well, I'm trying not to get demonetized, but I'll put it this way, bro. You know the website OF? Monly Mans? It rhymes with Monly Mans? It could have been content on there, bro. His mom was standing there, booty cheeks out in the mirror, right next to the puppy. And obviously, he starts freaking out. He texts his mom, like, look what you posted on Facebook. Oh my God. And he doesn't want to look at the picture again, but he refreshes to see if people are seeing it, and sure enough, there's tons and tons of likes on the post coming in from like all these people his moms are friends with. There starts to be creepy dads commenting on it like, wow, I sure do love this dog's haircut. Let me know where I can go to get this treatment. Like, you know, 30-year-old dads that are wearing sunglasses in their profile picture and are just a little too open on social media. It's like, all right, Dan, we get it. You went through a divorce, but that does not mean you constantly have to remind everyone that you want to, you know, be with a woman. It's all right. We get it. Anyways, the comments are rolling in, and he's just watching these people talk about his mom's the body, and he's freaking out, and so he starts calling his mom, and after like 3 calls, she answers, and he's like, Mom, why did you post that on Facebook? What is wrong with you? And so she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'll call you back. So he's sitting there, and sure enough, after a couple seconds, he hangs up. After they hung up, sorry, the photo goes down. Like, he refreshes it, and the post is no longer there, and he's like, oh, thank God it got down. You know, he's aware of the fact that some people definitely saved it and screenshotted it, but he wasn't about to worry his mom with all that because he knew she wasn't going to understand. And sure enough, she calls him back. She's like, yeah, I took it down. Well, the good news is that nobody saw it. And this guy's like, okay, Mom, you're kidding me. I literally was watching people comment on it. And she's like, oh no, you must have had a glitch then because nobody saw it. Trust me, nobody saw it. He's like, Mom, I literally saw people liking it. Like, people were commenting about how they wanted a dog haircut like that. Like, I know people saw it. And for some reason, she was just refusing to admit that, like, people had seen it. I don't know if it was a coping mechanism to, like, avoid embarrassment, right? But sure enough, like, a couple hours later, he gets another call, this time from his dad, and he's like, your mom's getting rid of her smartphone. And the kid's like, all right, well, what happened? He said, I don't know. I don't want to know. All I know is that your mom said that she no longer wants it. She said the technology is overwhelming and she doesn't understand how to use it. And he's like, yep, all right. He knew it was an accident what his mom did, so he didn't want to like tell his dad and cause any problems, and he figured that maybe his mom getting rid of it actually was the best idea. All right, guys, I'm going to interrupt the video for 1 second. On screen now is an Xbox gift card, and I actually give a gift card away every upload here on this channel as a way to just say thank you to everyone for subscribing and turning on notifications. So if you haven't already, subscribe, turn on notifications, and you, trust me, aren't going to want to miss another video. Realistically, if you're somebody who's already subbed with noties on, then a big thank you to you. You guys really make the channel go round, and it's mucho appreciated. And on that note, I'll shut up so you guys can enjoy the story. And yeah, thank you. Enjoy the gift card. Anyways, the guy doesn't think it's a bad idea if his mom gets off the smartphone for a little bit. Maybe not permanently, you know, but maybe until she can control herself around not posting literally everything on Facebook and learning how to post certain pictures and not post others. So she gets off social media for a little bit. The thing is, I guess that means she stops posting on Facebook and stops responding, but there were an absurd amount of old men that had seen this photo of his mother, and when they go to her page and they message her and she's not responding, they started like looking through to her page. And of course, she's an old lady, so she didn't really know any of her privacy settings, so it was like anybody could just see who she had listed as her relatives. And this guy was one of the only public profiles, and it was listed as her son, dude. So he starts getting like Instagram DMs from old dudes, and I don't know what they thought their plan was. Some of them would just message and be like, hello, please pass this message on to your mother. But some dudes would be like sending him graphic messages of everything they wanted to do to his mom, and he's like, bro, I'm not gonna pass this message on to my mother. What is wrong with you? Could you imagine that, dude? Just a bunch of dudes sliding into your DMs, hitting on your mom, but like through you, like, hey, tell Shawty I want to grab her pumpkin pie, spread it open, and lick it like a Thanksgiving salad. After about 6 months of that, though, of him getting messages, his mom decided to come back to the smartphone gang. This time, though, she decided to have her son help her delete her Facebook page, and now only uses like iMessage and WhatsApp to talk to people from the country they're from. So she at least learned her lesson and decided that social media really wasn't for her, dude. Honestly, I think the sheer embarrassment of accidentally posting something like that probably is more than enough to scar me forever, bro. If I ever did something like that accidentally on Instagram, which is at Scrubby, by the way, always plug, then it would be gone the next day, bro. I'm deleting it. I'm never coming back onto the internet. It's been a good run. So, you know, this guy's poor mom accidentally just putting herself on full blast. But what's even weirder, dude, is the dad still doesn't know. Like, the dad's a really old guy. He was never very technologically advanced, you know? When they went to the next level of Spore, he just kind of stayed behind and didn't get the iPhone update. So he still doesn't know to this day. Like, the son has agreed to stay silent as long as the mom stays off social media. And, yeah, I guess somehow it's still working out for them. Good for them, I guess. What you doesn't know doesn't hurt you. It's not like she posted it on purpose, right? Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought. Comment down below if you guys have ever had to like try to teach an old person technology and it went about as good as this did. Sometimes it's okay to tell your mom she can't have an iPhone, you know? It might not be the end of the world. If you guys are new, subscribe, turn on notifications. As I said, I post videos on here pretty often and I literally give away money, so you got nothing to lose. If you want more content, I do have a podcast called The Scuffed Cast. You can find a link to that down below. It's pretty swagtastic if you ask me, and a link to the intro songs also down there if you guys want to bop to it. The merch store is also in the description. No pressure though, but yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram at Scrubby, Twitter at Scrubby_69, it's also appreciated. On that note, I think that's everything I have to plug, so don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and hopefully I will see you guys all next time in another video. I'm out. Peace.